Goldman Sachs, one of the most powerful banks on the planet, managing over $2.5 trillion in assets, and they just handed a big chunk of their accounting and compliance work to an AI. So the question I know you're already asking is, should the rest of us be worried? Let's talk about it. Here's what actually happened. Back in February, CNBC broke the story that Goldman Sachs has been quietly working with an AI company called Anthropic for the past 6 months. And we're not talking about a basic chatbot. We're talking about fully autonomous AI agents built to handle trade reconciliation, transaction accounting, and client onboarding. The kind of work that currently employs thousands of people at Goldman. Now, Goldman's Chief Information Officer, Marco Argenti, described these agents as, and I love this phrase, digital coworkers. Not replacements, coworkers. We'll come back to that. What's interesting is how they got here. Goldman originally brought in AI just for coding. They tested a tool, it worked great, and then someone asked, wait, if this AI can reason through complex code step by step, can it reason through complex financial documents the same way? Turns out, yes. And that surprised even Goldman's own executives, because accounting and compliance aren't simple. They require reading massive amounts of data, applying strict regulatory rules, and making judgment calls when the rules run out. Goldman thought only humans could do that. The AI had other plans. So what exactly are these AI agents doing day to day? Think of it like this. When a new client comes on board at Goldman, there's a mountain of paperwork, identity checks, anti-money laundering reviews, ownership structure verification. Traditionally, that takes a team of people days to work through. The AI agent reads all of it, extracts the key information, flags anything unusual, triggers the right compliance checks, and routes exceptions to a human for final review. Early tests showed client onboarding got 30% faster. On the accounting side, the agent is reconciling trade records, matching transactions across internal ledgers and external statements, and flagging discrepancies before they become problems. At a bank moving trillions of dollars, catching those errors fast is everything. Okay, so are accountants losing their jobs? Goldman says no immediate layoffs are planned. Argenti himself called it premature to expect job losses. What they're really doing is slowing down headcount growth, meaning they can do more work without hiring as many new people. But here's the honest take. The role of the accountant is changing, whether it's at Goldman Sachs or at your local Atlanta small business. The repetitive, rules-based work? AI is going to handle more and more of that. What that frees up is the human side of accounting. The judgment, the strategy, the relationships, the advice. That's actually what we've been building at Astral Tech Advisors from day one. We've always believed the future of accounting for small and medium businesses isn't just about getting the books done. It's about using the right tools and automation so that your financial partner can spend more time actually advising you. Goldman Sachs just proved at the highest level that AI and accounting aren't at odds. They're a team. And if it works for a $2.5 trillion bank, imagine what the right automation can do for your business. That's what we're here to help you figure out. If this was useful, hit subscribe. We're breaking down the biggest stories in AI and finance every week in plain English for the businesses that actually need it. I'm Fred, and I'll see you in the next one.